It's Saturday, it's February 15th. We're going to break down our analysis for gold. What we see progressing in the next couple of days, what we're looking for and go from there. The monthly candle is still forming. It's not really too relevant for us right now. The weekly candle, as we can see, it closed bullish as heck. We see that we definitely been having a weekly projection here. Definitely been more buying than selling. The one thing I don't like is that we have this exhaustion, but just because we have this exhaustion doesn't necessarily mean based on the weekly by itself that we're ready for the tank. If we go down to the daily time frame, we can kind of see the transition in and structure a little bit cleaner, which on the daily time frame, as we can see, clearly a bullish push and a bullish movement that's been going on. The one thing I don't like for the bullish movement is that obviously we had this all-time high here that happened on Tuesday around 29.42-ish area. Price tried to push back up to that area. It stopped at 29.39-ish, and it clearly had a bearish engulfing. Now, just because we have this bearish engulfing, it definitely seemed like sellers are trying to come into the market, but very similar to back over here, we had a bearish engulfing and it just continued buying. So a bearish engulfing alone doesn't necessarily mean that I think it's going to sell right now. It just means to me that we can see sellers are trying to come into the market, clearly push buyers down to a certain extent. So we got to go to the 4-hour time frame to kind of see structure the cleanest and kind of like, make our projections from there. Which one of the first things I saw on the 4-hour time frame was that we clearly had structure more bullish because we had higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, test up the high, smaller the higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and now we're at 100% retrace. So the main thing I saw was that this was the last 4-hour true higher low that was created. Price hadn't officially broke it yet, so it's still definitely more in a bullish flow than it is bearish. And technically, this area right here was a higher high. I'm definitely more bullish than I am bearish. I like the fact that we have this doji created within this exhaustion, within all this confluence area. This was a previous resistance. Resistance turned support to a certain extent with this wick. Turned support officially with this bearish bullish. And then now we have a bearish doji. If we get a bullish, then support is being respected. That's my projection. Anything can kind of happen. We're just going to have to wait, see how the market progresses from here, and really just flow with the market. I did enter a position and I'll break down what I saw, why I took it. We can go to gold. You can see the entry is right around 28.85. So the reason why I took this trade, when the market opened up, price kind of just pushed really fast up to 28.93. This is the perfect area within this influence area to buy, because then stop loss is very or at least closer to the bottom of this range, versus here it was about like 200 some pips, which at that point it's not worth it. So I waited personally for price to pull back. I waited for this 5-minute candle to officially close past this little smaller the 5-minute resistance area, and that's where I bought net around that 28.84. Stop loss is at 27.75. At this point now is just holding, just let everything kind of play out and really go from there. We're gonna just kind of monitor it and go from there. All the alerts got smacked. Price, as we can see now, is very bullish. Did end up getting a 1 to 3 out of this trade maximum. I did enter on like 4 different accounts, so not all of them got a 1 to 3. Some of them just got a 1 to 2, but not a bad trade for a Sunday night, man. Being able to see it before it happened and analyze, enter, track it, and let everything play out. Pretty cool. So yeah, that's the trading session for Sunday. So now it's just a matter of, now we have some cushion for the week. Smartest thing just to be patient and wait so we can utilize this cushion for the next trade. That's the trade for the night, and we'll go from there for the rest of the week.